Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today's gist is on Charles Olumo, who is popularly known as Agbako. There's a video on social media about Charles Olumo having issues with his health. As usual, most of these veteran actors and actresses are bound to face one illness or the other at old age. While this is natural and peculiar to every human on earth, the cases of most of these veteran actors and actresses is always terrible, and they always have to seek funds from the public, and this is due to financial constraints. Well, it's quite alarming as people ask several questions. Why is it always the veteran actors and actresses being financially constrained or having issues with their health and not having anyone to help them, while they see the younger and new generations who have all benefited the good works and the pace being set by these old ones, how they lavish money and so many other things. But the truth of the matter is, before Nollywood became what it is today, most of these veteran actors and actresses were the ones who built the foundation and did it for the passion and not for the financial aspect of it. Although the new generations also do it for the passion and for the love of the job, but of course it comes with more money now compared to the time of the old. Charles Olumo was visited by Foluke Daramola, who said upon herself to visit most of these veteran actors and actresses, some of whom have passed on, who are of blessed memory now, but she takes out time, contribute financially, emotionally, physically, and asks the members of the public who are lovers of these veterans to contribute towards their health in any way that they can, which is Charles Olumo. Visiting Charles Olumo, Foluke Daramola shared a video at the home of Charles Olumo. Foluke Daramola visited the popular actor who is known as Agbako, and she was welcomed, and she stated in the video that she's so happy to see the environment and the condition of Charles Olumo, and that she can testify that Charles Olumo is being taken care of. All the money being contributed for Charles Olumo after several interviews and seeing his health status is well managed, and she can see it in the condition and health environment of Charles Olumo. The surprising part and the icing on the cake of this is that the lady who spoke on behalf of Charles Olumo is a daughter-in-law to Charles Olumo. In this age and time, very few sons will allow their wives to go take care of their father. It is very few and rare for a daughter-in-law to go take care of her father-in-law. And this brings us to one thing, which is Charles Olumo might look hard, he might look like a mean person in movies. The truth of the matter is, he has a good heart. Like Foluke Daramola mentioned, she said what they do is not who they are, and people should stop judging them from the angle of the movie they must have watched or any character they must have portrayed in one or two movies. Explaining how it all started, the young lady said her father-in-law, who is Charles Olumo, had a CS operation on his scrotum. He said after the operation, he started having difficulties in peeing and defecating. During that time, one of his children took him to the hospital, and that was when he had the CS. Then after the CS, they found out that the set of people who had the first operation didn't do it well, and they tried to carry out another one. Due to the fact that it was wrongly done initially, they couldn't carry out a second operation. Since then, we've been managing the situation. What she said: after the CS, he finds it difficult to pee and defecate. During that time, one of his children took him to the hospital at Ibadan. They carried out the operation, so when he had the CS, I think those who handled the operation didn't do it well. 5 months after that, he was told to come do the operation again. Now they said they can't carry out the operation due to medical reasons. The straw that broke the camel's back was when Olumo didn't rest after the operation. Instead, the passion he has for his job made him visit several movie locations. In her words, she said he was supposed to go to the location, but he sent people on his behalf, but they insisted they want to see him. Meanwhile, he was supposed to be resting from the operation. Responding to this, Charles Olumo said he was highly welcome, and for the passion of his job, he went. It was revealed that his intestine collapsed into his scrotum sac, So since then, they have been managing the situation. During this on social media, Foluke urged fans, followers, and loved ones of this veteran to contribute to the goodwill of Charles Olumo. In our words, she said, "So guys, this is what happened. The truth of the matter is that at this age, we can only manage it because the operation can be repeated due to the age. The only thing we can do is try to manage it. The passion for Baba's job resulted him to this situation. I've experienced such. The passion for my job made me keep visiting locations while I was pregnant with my last child, all through the 9 months, just because of passion for the job. Guys, let's support daddy. Anything we can do to show him love." Foluke Daramola went ahead to appreciate the daughter-in-law and another young man who was present while she visited, saying, "I appreciate you so much. I'm so happy to see him in this good condition and environ, as he is good looking, very well. The environ is very clean. God will take care of you as you are taking care of him. You are not just taking care of this man, you are taking care of the whole of Nigeria. In fact, you are taking care of the whole of Africa, as he's a living legend. He's one of the few legends we have in Africa, not just Nigeria." Foluke Daramola further urged that people should visit and check up on their colleagues of old veterans who are in this business together. Also, financially, they can contribute towards it. It doesn't have to be so much. And one of the things that cut short the life of most of these veterans is because people have abandoned and forgotten about them. So they feel most of their jobs and their life they have put into their jobs have just gone to waste. Hence, they just give up on a lot of things, develop so many medical conditions, and end up dying miserable. The young lady who was speaking on behalf of Baba Agbako Olumo explained that what Foluke Daramola just said is exactly the situation of things. She further revealed that after Foluke Daramola gave her father-in-law a surprise birthday, he still talks about it until now. She further explained that Yarimbo also reaches out financially and sometimes visits or calls, and that alone brings out the good spirit in him. In all, they are requesting for the financial support of the members of the public, maintain the health status of Charles Olumo. And speaking of contributing to this, some people went ahead to question Pasuma, saying that at some point Charles Olumo has once dated Pasuma's mother, and one way or the other he must have been there for Pasuma. And why is Pasuma not coming forward? Foluke Daramola had to make that correction and change that narrative that Charles Olumo and Pasuma's mother may have dated in the past, but Charles Olumo is not the father of Pasuma. But all in all, they are seeking for the public to assist Baba Agbako. Well guys, we pray that Charles Olumo, even though aged, sit on peacefully and not with pain and misery. Well guys, there you have it. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and drop your comments in the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.